What's up, everyone? I'm Dan, and today I am joined by artist, cosplayer, content creator, Badside. Thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I am feeling good. The sun is shining.
Good. Now, I know you've said that you are a movie nerd. Have you seen any new movies or any new TV shows you're watching at the moment?
Oh, yes. I try and go and see a movie at least once a week. So This week has been a lot of movies because so much has come out. But yesterday I saw the new Super Mario Brothers. And that was so good. So good. And I also watched Dungeons and Dragons the day before that. So both nerdy movies, but very, very fun.
Yeah. I still have to see Dungeons and Dragons, and I want to see Mario later this week. So yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Yeah. It was really, really good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons surprised me as well because I've never actually played the game, so I thought I wouldn't have a clue. But it was really cool, and now it makes me want to play the game.
Nice. I have to see that one as well then. Is there any TV shows you're watching, or just movies?
You're probably gonna laugh when I say this, but I've just started watching Game of Thrones.
Okay, all right.
Everybody's always like, "How have you not watched it?" But I genuinely just didn't. Similarly to many other hypes, I'm always quite late to the party. But it's, of course, you probably already know. Have you seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah.
So you already know it's very good.
Yeah.
As most people would agree.
What episode are you on so far?
Oh, I'm on. I think I just finished season 2, so I'm going to start season 3 now. But I've watched it all in the space of like 3 weeks.
Yeah, good. Have you had like things? Well, I'm sure it's probably been all over social media, but have things sort of been spoiled, like certain big events and things? Oh, okay,
definitely. All right. Yeah, I saw the spoilers and who dies and whatnot, before I even started it. I think that's what made me put it off so long, because I already knew what was going to happen. Yeah. But it was I think they'll still have an impact. But, hopefully.
Yeah.
And there's House of Dragon as well, which I haven't seen any spoilers for yet. So I have that to look forward to.
Yeah. That's also worth watching as well. Yeah. I was a bit skeptical when they announced it, but after watching it, definitely worth watching.
That's good. I'll take your advice.
Okay. If there was a movie, any movie whatsoever that you could watch right now, what would it be?
Oh. There's so many. Okay, I guess because it's a nice sunny day and I like positive vibe kind of movies, I think it would be cool to watch something Disney. So I love Encanto. I only saw it when it came out, so I really want to rewatch it again. But I know all the songs. They're all on my Spotify. And I think it's a good springtime happy movie. Something with songs. Nice. That's not very nerdy, I know, but I do love a Disney movie. What about you? What's your favourite movie?
Oh, my favourite movie. That's a hard one. I tell you what, whenever I'm ill, the movie I like to put on is Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh yeah, classic.
I do love that one. Just, I don't know why, but yeah, just love putting on.
No, yeah, I agree.
Okay, so you're also a gamer, and I've had the pleasure of coming by a few of your Twitch streams. So is there anything that you're playing at the moment?
I've just started playing Overwatch 2. Again, never played Overwatch. Late to the party, this is like a recurring theme. Yeah. But I get there in the end. But yeah, I've just started playing Overwatch 2. It reminds me a lot of a cross between Apex and Call of Duty. Not a specific type of one, but I like that because the death in Apex, when it's done, and it's done, that's kind of sad to me. It takes me a while to get into my groove. I need a respawn.
Yeah.
So definitely. Overwatch I'm enjoying a lot, and I'm enjoying playing as DVA because of the big suit thing. Yeah. So I'm finding that a learning curve because my reactions aren't what they once were, but it's still very fun.
Nice. And if there was a game that you could sort of experience again for the first time, what would that game be?
Wow. I'm going to say Left 4 Dead. Maybe Left 4 Dead 2, but I played that back on Xbox 360 and it was one of the first kind of scary games that I'd ever played. And that feeling of oh my gosh, being the character, in a horror movie, kind of seeing things happen to you. that was crazy. I'd never experienced that with a game before. And then I got really into horror games after that and tried as many as I could, even though like, I played Five Nights at Freddy and literally threw the controller across the room. So I don't know why I do it to myself, but yeah, Left 4 Dead 2, I would say, because it was the scariest thing ever at the time. Looking back, if I played it now, it would probably be like really not that scary though.
Have you ever played the Outlast games?
No, I've watched people stream. Right. Oh my goodness. I think I would play if I was on stream or something. I had moral support.
Yeah.
Have you played?
So I played the first one. My friend had the first one, so I played that. And then I remember it like being really cheap on like the eShop, so I bought it on my Switch. And I started playing the first one and then didn't finish it because just couldn't play anymore because I just got too scared. And then for some reason I thought, let me just buy the second one as well because it was cheap. So I bought the second one, and then I got about maybe 10-15 minutes into it, and then I just remember hearing like this really creepy sound, and I was just like, I'll probably not play this again. But I love horror games. It's just I can't push myself to, especially when I'm like an unarmed character.
Yeah, exactly.
It just makes it just that much worse. So
Oh, it does. It just feels so real. Like your heart just goes just like it would if you were the actual character. And then you're like, why am I doing this to myself? But people enjoy, I'm sure people enjoy watching you scream at games, and they do enjoy watching me scream at games. So I'll probably never stop.
Okay, apart from doing Twitch streams, cosplay is also another one of your talents. So how did you get into cosplay, and what is it about cosplay that you enjoy so much?
Cosplay has been in my life for longer than gaming, longer than social media, weirdly. I started doing cosplay at conventions that were put on in my hometown because there used to be this comic book shop called Forbidden Planet. I think they were a chain, so you probably know it. But I used to hang out there with my friends on a Saturday, look at the games, look at the anime, look at the manga, and then some cosplayers came in and were talking about this convention. So I just went along, didn't have a costume or anything, didn't even know that people were going to be dressed up, and then just fell in love with it. I just walked in and was like, whoa, like all of you are dressed as like people from games and stuff, and I like that. And I like TV shows. And then I just started doing the typical, like my first cosplay things where you'll do like a Harley Quinn, or you'll do like a Joker, or you'll do just like, the big characters that you'll see like 10 people doing at one convention, because it's like a good way, it's like a good segue, and then you end up spending your time putting in a lot of effort into the creativity of it, which kind of answers the second part of the question. Actually, I really like just putting together an idea, and the fact that cosplay is more for me, it's not like I post online and stuff, but I don't do it for like fame. I just enjoy putting the work in and coming up with an outfit or a look or a picture that like I made, like I did that. So I just love being able to be creative, and sometimes messing up a character like in a new way can be fun too, because it's kind of like writing in a way, like, or what would you do with the character if you were the one that made the movie or the game or something. So I like that part too.
Oh, nice. And do you have any sort of dream cosplay projects that you're or something you'd like to do at some point?
I really would love to do a Patrick Star cosplay, but like make a full like pink suit out of like a pink morph suit, like cone head, the full shebang. So some little shorts with the little corals on them. And I really want to do him as when he puts the fishnet tights on and he does that little dance. I want to do that, but I want it to look real Patrick-y. So that's a dream. If I learn to sew, which I'm trying to at the minute, I'll get there eventually.
Now, you've mentioned sort of being creative. What does being creative mean to you?
I mean, just putting things that are in your mind in any form, if like it doesn't have to be art or cosplay, but even just in the sense of like movement, you can be creative in anything that you do, in the way that you take a walk and the way that you look at the the trees and plants and stuff. Like just taking whatever's in your mind and putting it out there is creativity to me. Being able to share what you're thinking with people and have other people share with you. And I think that's why like the internet's so awesome, because like loads of things I would have never thought, I mean TikTok in particular, that I never used to think things were like creative that I wanted to do, you know, like making silly faces in pancakes and stuff, like that's art. But when you're a kid, especially like I say our age group, sorry if you're not my age, but you know, we used to think like, being creative is very, when we were growing up, art and music and stuff. But now that like you can see so many people online doing random things and realize that that's like an outlet too, I think it's been amazing. Like I wish that was around when I was younger. As a content creator, what would you say has been your highlight since when you first started? That's a good question. I mean, I have so many highlights, but I suppose the biggest one, in January last year, 2021, I tried to stream every single day. And this is after like being awful at streaming, awful at consistency. I was just like, right, I'm going to stream every single day, even if it's for like 10 minutes, and just do something fun and try and make some people smile. And any bits and subs and tips that I got, I gave to the charity Mind, because I thought I'd been through such a horrible mental health period before that I thought, you know, if I can make someone smile every day, and then anything I make from that, like, I don't want the money, I just want to make people happy. So I put that to a charity that helps people with their mental health. And that was really a highlight, because everybody really showed up. Like, I absolutely loved the community for that. Like, everyone, even people that, like, I think because it was every day, like, there was always a time for someone to come say hey, which was lovely, because so many people I got to, like, chat with and make their day with my stupidity and my screaming at games. So yeah, that was definitely a highlight, doing that and raising, I think we raised like £75 for Mind, which is crazy, because I don't think I was even making that from Twitch before. So like everybody really like supported the cause, and I love that. That's cool. And like, for anyone who wanted to get into doing content creation, do you have any tips for them, like, or in getting into cosplay? Like, where's the starting point, a good starting point? I suppose to just go for it. Like, even if you think it's going to be bad, whatever you're doing, like, just try, because you're only going to get better from looking at, like, comparing to what you've done before. A lot of people think you've got to compare yourself to what other people are doing, but like, you don't know how long they've been doing it, how many times they've made mistakes and stuff. So the best way to improve is going to be to do it and then look back and be like, well, what can I do better next time, even if it's just one little thing. So especially with cosplay, like, there's no bad cosplay. Don't let people tell you that there's bad cosplay, because it really doesn't matter. Like, if somebody's wearing a red shirt and you have a red shirt, like, close enough, like, that's fine.
Cool. Okay, so actually got a bonus question. What is your favorite anime?
Oh, I'm going to be so generic, but always Death Note. Absolutely loved it. Like, watched it so many times now. Watched the movies, the dubbed, the subbed, every version that could possibly come out. Read the manga like 4 times. So I'm obsessed. And I do love like newer stuff. I love Kakagurui. That's been really fun and cute. Haven't watched Twin yet though, so a bit behind. But Death Note always, because Ryuk's just an amazing little apple-eating demon, and he's great. What about you?
I've recently got into, because like this year I've sort of said to myself I'm going to watch more anime. So I've recently got into Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
And that has become sort of my new favorite at the moment, I think. So
yeah, I don't blame you, it's a good one.
I'm looking forward to the next series. Okay, so you're shipwrecked on an island.
Okay.
What 3 things are you bringing with you?
Ooh. An air fryer, assuming that there is some kind of
I was just about to say, all right. I was just about to say, so food is sort of, you don't have to worry about food.
Right.
And let's say electricity is there as well.
Okay. Still an air fryer then, because no matter what, it goes good in an air fryer. Mm-hmm. I'm obsessed. Making pizza in the air fryer is so good. Like, if you haven't, try that. What else? Maybe like some kind of like stuffed animal. I like to lean on stuffed animals. Yeah. You can use them as a pillow, you can cuddle up to them. It would be great. I would always be comfortable. So that has to be like big enough to sleep on though.
Yeah.
So like a bean bag sized thing. One more thing. This is such a hard question. I don't know. What would I bring? Maybe like a boat? Is that cheating? Not like to get off the island, but like to something I could like swim around in, like a floaty or something. A pool noodle.
All right, and that's
random things. I know.
Random thing. Random things for random questions. Okay, and those are all the questions I had for you. So thank you. Thank you very much for doing this with me today. Is there anything that you've got going on at the moment? To be honest, there's always something going on. But I'm going to try my best to work on movie reviews. Okay. I don't know what format I want to do it in, but because I go see so many movies at the minute, I thought, why not tell the people? So I'll find a way. I was thinking maybe podcast format, but technology and me aren't friends. So perhaps just written, I don't know, or TikToks. That would be easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, maybe look out for movie reviews. Maybe they'll be good. Maybe they'll be completely biased.
We have to do like a little team up then if you start doing that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Reviews together. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, no, definitely. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed getting to know Badside. And I will see you next time.
Bye.